Tashidele to all the virtuous friends joining us on the live stream.
We'll begin the practice with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1.
Manang Khadan Yambe Sinjin Damje Deva Dante Dongma Danja Yurdu Laname Nyada Bazo Be Sanjo Rinpoche Topaso.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Manam Khadan Yambe Sinjin Damje Deva Deva Jadan Demba Jurji Dongha Dan Dongha Je Jadan Jawa Jurji Dongha Mebe Deva Dan Mandrava Jurji Nyeren Chatan Nidanja Tanyon La Nepar Joji.
May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Go to the Arya Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Jezo Ganga Jondema Tando Jamje Sanjo Simjido Namo Sanje Jezo Ganga Jondema Tando Jamje Sanjo Simjido.
Namo. In the Mother Victorious embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Manda Yonjin, Sojon Negelan, Jong Bongo, no Sen Ponga, Benda Dubara, Benda Zoro. Pama Sarve Togaru Sojan Trebe Sonkor Yomeja Samsara Sana Samjumba Deshage Nyaran Dudongor Tayoge Gosan Yukin Bongo Sosharan Tendo Gunde Dinshin Donga Kunda Rimi Tanyum Sho Tongbai Gangle Neyor Woman Shampo Jingo Tsenderen Jinje Jumba no Chen Wenzi, David in Chin Chizang Bedev, Tam Yewon Kuto, Sayong Rani, Yevyan Koloka Sanze, Sayan Jujin Yun Bebe Kanze, Shop Sun Jung Simbe Wong Ba Ren Chin Chin. Ye jing a jing, jiao pa ne so wa ho, to tam ye ka le on chu pe, o me ne gom ja wa la je, jin ja ni me wan go je do. Ba za agam badan puba deban aloga Dari Ture Mama Jana Paya Padanguru Om Tare Ture Mama Jana Paya Om Tare Ture Mama Jana Paya Padanguru 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 Om Tare Ture Mama Paya Padanguru Om Tare Ture Mama Jana 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 Paya Padanguru Sovai Donaren Jana Tormane Dayong Aden Chomden De Mamba Pardename Kutse Jartenje Ten Tongjen Da Rogun Sempen Zo barvede jom den de man sembe zijimba sharje jindon sa ye chim junda yumbe oba ta don ren chin jin jeba wa ba ne so wa hong to tam ne un chu men gum ra jin ra ni me se de do jin de na ze qian tou ji gong la yi om aya ta re zhen be za san ma yang za ji zha te ko na chu yo sha se me do be ma me te cha cha ze ro de yo na ma ja se da na me pam je kun zang ge chu zhen jam so ba zo an jo wa ya ta re sa ba re na gan ba
Noble Aryatara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Aryatara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginning this time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the very thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering, where whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Om Bengane Dajda Om Om Soba Vajda Zavadam Soba Vajda Rejenda Torma Terzeju Amma Bala Panjur Jinzi
Praises to the 21 Taras, using the handout. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of Three Worlds, dearborn lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage, golden blue, one lotus, water-born and hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage, filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage, worshipped by the All-Lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her trit and pit sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with regal mudra, light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorned her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful, laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage, she mid wreath ablaze like eon-ending fire abiding. Right stretched, left bent, joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter hum, the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, freeze with hum and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to a with seed letter of the shape of syllable hum, by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage, holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage, she whose gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage, full of liberating powered by the set of three natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations, thus are 21. Benefits of the 21 Tara praises handout. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening, and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and the 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower you. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. Back to the Aryatara Sadhana on page 39. Prepare your burning away afflictions text. We'll be doing it for the deceased today, so follow the blue colored text. Begin on page 2.
Om dare du re mama yin Baya bajang guru zo Bamba ram zonga yarye ka La nam tame chola zakar sharvat La barzawar ju.
The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force seed and mantra winds around the mantra thread and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flow pristine nectar merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om dare dure mama kala ya sarva siddhe om dare dure mama kala sarva siddhe om dare dure mama kala ya sarva siddhe om dare dure mama kala ya sarva siddhe om dare dure Kala ya sarva siddhe om dare mama kala ya sarva siddhe om dare dure mama kala ya sarva siddhe om dare dure kala ya sarva siddhe om dare dure kala ya sarva siddhe om dare dure Om dare dure mama kala ya sarva siddhe om dare dure mama kala ya sarva om dare dure mama kala ya sarva siddhe om dare dure mama kala sarva siddhe om beda amrita kundale hana om Om Benda Merda Kundale Hana Hom 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 Beda merda kundale hana hom be ai hom lana yishi de zhe xiao bumche da ro jie de ju.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Sarva Udipso Lama Rinpoche Dongwe Buddha Tenzin Chi Parame Dolores Chileme Toye Mende
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om Banda Amarda Kundale Hana Hom Om Soba Vashuddha Sarva Dharma Soba Vashuddha Dong Be Gan Le Men Ye Da Ting Le Jin Ba Yong Se Ju Ba Le Ce Le De Xi Sa Wa Pung Kham Jin Jie Yong Se Zhou Sun Be Du Da So Wa Da O Sum Dan Jian Kur Jie La La Jiao Sheng Ru Jin Ba Ju.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, referred to as the one past, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala.
Parane so sumwa chu redong je den kar je jang Garwe ne lo dewa me che par ne song sum je ne si be dong har sam me chap te be re je pa nyung je Garwe ne lama cha je ma rong lo pan rin ba ye Zure Lama Nyemba Yedam Tembe Semjen Nim Cho Tambande Natan Lo Jinara Gije Yojen Shoji.
Bottom of page 4. Oh, listen, child of noble family now past. The life you cared for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the 5 aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the 6 realms, all samsaric states lack happiness. Especially in the 3 miserable states of existence, the suffering is inconceivable. Therefore, listen, child of noble family. Do not attach to this samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the yidams single-pointedly to this supreme place and the holy presence of the Master and Deity, come instantly.
Namo Izo Ram Jandan Bada Langa Tenzin Sojin Tu Tsende Nam Xie Karne Ja Mekba Tenden Chi Jirji Nemben Za Angu Yan Zai Namo Zasu Ram Jandan Bada Langa Tenzin Sojin Tu Sende Nam Xie Karne Ja Mekba Tenden Chi Jirji Nemben Za Angu Yan Zai.
Namo, by the power, the truth of the infinite hosts of 3 roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, child past you, are called to this support. All you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, take this torment and go to your abodes within the Dharmakaya state where primordial awareness, the deity, and the mantra are non-dual. The mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally.
Hong, hong, no, hong. Benzarak chorojo.
Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on child, are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
Om Hum Chang She A Ma La Ma Ba Da Om Sara De Sa Do Benza Angel Benzer Benjai Bon De da nam je jon san yi xie he zhen zhu ye le zhu sa wu si ba ju.
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream forth from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Om sarva tadanga de adi chana adi chet sarva bamba avara bhimin guru sova om tare tu tare ture sova om dahan daha sava naraga gade hedu om Om Dare Tu Dare Sure Sova Om Bhaja Bhaja Sarva Chedanga Gade Hedu Om Om Dare Tu Dare Dure Sova Om Mata Mata Sarva Tirat Gade Hedu Om Om Dare Tu Dare Dure Sova Om Chenda Chenda Sarva Nenga De Hedu Om Om Dare Tu Dare Dure Om Te Te Sarva Asuranga De Hedu Om Om Dare Tu Dare Dure Sova Om Jada Jada Sarva Usaranga Dedu Om Be. Om Jadar Damba Tam Jena Lana Jena Tuzuda La Ye Jena Toba Ye Devyen Daga Chusolo.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so, I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Abekanga Samaya Shiraya Un Jarva Gosong Tong Chola Nyamang Chema Mengaya Daso Gosong Drip Jang Se Samacha Kuchu So.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the 3 doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Abekanga Om Teda Golan Tsomba Mebega
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Gaya Vishodana Zava Undrashi. Bambajarena Nanda Jarvelo Tuyo Chana Sendo Ramjinde Nyamon Trama Nambarjar.
Home, the host of victorious deities abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase, nature of the 6 perfections. Its water cleanses the stains of the 6 afflictions.
Om Dare Du Dare Dure Sova Om Sarva Dada Gada Abekanga Samaya Shiraya Oyonde Jam Sopa Mebe Tenzin Adin Chujicha, Ishi Chode Jingana, Namje Bemanda Drube, Emede Garbo Tremeda, Tapa Majur Gayame, Zende Lunga Yesum Je Pakchadra, Tajujin.
Ablution water, endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child past, become pristine like a white pearl, with no stain left to cleanse, and all habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Om Dare Tu Re Sova. Om Banzar Sadhu Samaya Manabalaya Banzar Sadhu Denoba Dichandru Me Bava Sudu Kayo Me Bava Subhachayo Me Bava Anuratu Me Bava Sava Siddhi Me Paraya Sarva Karma Sudame Zedam Shriyan Kuru Hum Ha 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 Hu Bangave Sarva Tatanga Dam Banza Mamembe Bizar Bava Ma Sama Sadhuva Uma Sarva Tatanga Abe Kenga De Sama Dele Jindele Nyeme Gongya Dele Shin Nim Xin Da De Dele Ba Gongjo Sun Dele Shun.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night, through the three jewels may auspiciousness prevail.
Om Tsende Rejebu Lama Lala Depaji Gadan Gube Deshola Chinkozang Atu Shedan Lejer Nyarveka Tonsar Melong Davuda Sena Yedan Jidinga Nyam Nye Yeshingan Doi Tamo Tundru Yerkana Jiyan Yeshiva Sarva Ducha Meye Nereko Sosor Dobe Yesh Nyen Chado Lame Yernane Sawa Chube Yeshitza Kamsum Laye Nenam Ne Tonsar Yesh Nanda Doi Mada Redron Jedinka Taba Yeshi Chugene Jide Semye Tongbala Tada Mada Menyame Tons Nandab Jenkarda Rikbenyen Boju Shoshi.
Bottom of page 18. Listen, deceased child of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as a state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of the six pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Dorjen Zembe Ngoni, Gonjo Sumje Zawade, Lama Nam Samzaloin, Gombo Toje Chedenba, Tamjen Chenba Tumba Po, Suna Yonten Jamsoje, Tokbe Sheklasa, Noi Tokbe De Chadar Veje, Geveng Son Lev Shen, Jidu Tongdan Chuju Ba Shen Jela Sam Loi Jona Jorve Lav Yandu, La Bata La Raduku, Chinge Tamba Yondin Shen, Gendun La Yan Sam Loi, Jume Shira Me Yo Chi Jego, De Tian Long Jiu Zhou Ge Ren Na Zhou, Tuk Jie Tang Ke Jia Chen Rou Be La, Xie Chou Zhi Be Gu Lai Sam Ca Lu, Sam Ca Wei Bai Tam Che La, Qin De Gun Jie Chan Ni Jie, Lu Du Ba Ye Nan Gong De Qiu De, De Be Zam Ca Loi, Jam Ne Jam Co Che Nam, Sim Jin Jin, Ko Va Ngen So Ji Le Zhou, Tar Be Ne So Zhong Du So, Jam Ne Jam Co Che Nam Je, Da Dan Ta Ye Sim Jin Gong, Kor Va Ngen So Ji Le Zhou, Tar Be Ne So Zhong Du So, Jam Ne Jam Co Che Nam Je, Da Dan Ta Ye Sim Jin Gong, Kor Va Ngen So Ji Le Zhou, Tar Be Ne So Zhong Du So.
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and their Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion's skillful means, with bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes. I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect. You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation. In an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity. Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the 3 roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar to empty samsara from its very depths. Child now past, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you attain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Om Dare Tu Dare Dure Sova Kaya Waka Zeta Sarva Abekhin Om Aho Re Ram Yang Kang Om Aho Om Aho Om Aho Nama Sarva Dada ma sho me gube sarva de kang uga de savarena ma ganga na kham sava nama sarva da godo ba sho me gube sarva de kang uga de savarena ma ganga na kham sava Nama sarva tata kada bhasho me gub sarva dekwa sarva ima ganga na kamso tsendele jere jepu chunya zamdang ye la chape nindunda Mala lende tumbe trunam da yunda dro Leva karme jan zeve semje long jo na zosa Tauje tab dan dembe lo bunje Lom jo derje turje norje da Rom cho ju dan de Zadong da na zo chanpa chi bi jia wa da Nian mong dong wa sen we dong wa xiang Tenzin nga dang sa ji sun la de chen de rei Bu lang hu ba ye zhi gong dong ha ma lu kun xin Yun jie se dang gong deng zhi ba xiong De yun lom juan de dar pa me da Zhu zha te ro re za la Ngu song jir dang yi jie lek zhi ne Tenzin ha dang sa ji sen la de Sen de rei jie bu lang hu ba ye Page
27. Hum. Listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed. We, your dear family, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long. Yet with loving mind we have gathered various enjoyments, and the Master, who is endowed with compassionate means, has arranged enjoyments, great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food rich in nutrition, satisfying tastes of various kinds, and drinks dispelling the pain of the afflictions. Consecrating them with mudras, mantras, and samadhi, these are dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink. Having arranged myriad desirable offerings of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like, actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantra, and samadhi, I dedicate them to you, passed on child of noble family. May the clinging of the six sensations be freed in its natural place. Page 31. Om Ahong. All beings of the 5 or 6 classes who take birth in 4 ways, the special guests of my compassion, and in particular the 2 classes of impoverished hungry ghosts, all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago, who have not yet found their future bodies, who are without refuge or shelter, protection, or helping friends on their dreadful journey through the bardo of becoming, who have no support of past collections and little virtue to call upon, whose aggregates combine 4 names, of which sensation is by nature suffering, who are tormented by confused perceptions and bewilderment and anguished by cold, hunger, and thirst, whose lifespan is uncertain, who are like a feather blown around by wind and who have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings especially to these bardo beings, as well as all other beings dwelling in the bardo. May you be at ease, having met with perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state, may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara and the Bodhisattva, eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the bardo as such and seal confused appearances, remembering the Guru, the three jewels, the Yidam, and the view. May the obscurations of all misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with sudden force to the special pure lands such as Dewa Chen or Lotus Light.
De Lama ma yin je san chou chou de sem jin jun ye den be ten bar je Lama ram yin me bar de ju ma da ngan du do o san yin bo ye je be ma ku be shen du song Nawan tai yi shi dan ye men san jo ne nam shi a ye nam ba ne ba me bu do garden.
Page 34. Hum. Listen, passed on child of noble family, wherever in cyclic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of three kinds, unattached and without craving. Give rise to the supreme mind of awakening and remember the truth, the Dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize that the five paths are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called Lotus Array and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness in the form of Ah dissolves into the heart of Amitabha. Bhagawan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge. Bhagawan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge. In the pure land of great bliss is the infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you with intense and heartfelt yearning. This body is a city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions, and confusion, in which is the disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha.
Banjo jarve tuje sanla da so ti be shou je ne ge je zang ya ne me je je deva jendo jevar singilo.
By the force of the noble and supreme conqueror's compassionate blessings and our faith, our mind streams blend non-dually in a mere instant. Grant blessings to take birth in Dewa Chen. Ah.
Jangorja la zorja togane yeshije wazarasong Sende je pungam jinjin korwe chudam Mingme gada ge yanso jambarju.
From the hearts of the mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all samsaric phenomenon, the aggregates, elements, and sense bases of the deceased, into the expanse of the non-referential primordial purity.
Sabzar me beya sanje me landra jujega ramzan yeshi dernamu.
Home. In the hearth of the Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and the habitual tendencies of the one past. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, the self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Om benza zato samaya mane balaya
Back to the White Tara Sadhana on page 41. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of the Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through psychic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself, so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature, free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Om Ayatare Sapare Vare Argam Bade Bebe Dube Aloge Yende Saptabadi Doye Ayatare Samaya Manupalaya Ayatare Dinoba Dejanu Me Bava Sudukhayo Me Bava Subujayo Me Bava Anurado Me Bava Sarva Siddhe Me Parayanza Sarva Karma Sutta Siddham Jirang Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Banga Vate Ayatare Man Ayatare Baba Maha Samaya Sadhu Om Ayatare Samaya Manapalaya Ayatare Dinoba Nidandu Me Baba Sudukhayo Me Baba Javadhayo Me Baba Anurado Me Baba Javasiddhe Me Parayanza Sava Karma Sutta Siddham Shiriyam Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bang Atare Mame Manzo Ayatare Ba Ma Sama Yadu Va Om Ayatare Samaya Manupalaya Ayatare Dinoba Didandundu Me Ba Sudakayo Me Ba Subujayo Me Ba Anurado Me Bava Sarva Siddhe Me Parayanza Sarva Karma Sutta Guru Navo Bangave Ayatare Mame Ayatare Bava Ma Samaya Sadhu Manjo Yosa Madruda Nalo Mumbe Vangana Ngumba Ganji Zunzula Gudra Damba Zovere Wamdana Tenda Lenjedo Korva Siddha Yuneja Nemi Chedan Wanzo Son Chonale Sarda So
Page 50.
Jam Sense Ma Wanjarda Lama Chibeng Drude Lama Laye Gaji
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime, I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds an upala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and the nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic bird song of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om, homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime, you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours in benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. Now we'll go to the text.
Zambala. Zambala.
Supreme city in lotus like your land of Vinyadhara's death. misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessings. Sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joy, land of perfect bliss, even the names for confused hate don't exist. Madrasattva grant blessings, mere like wisdom city, in glory endowed, land of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in Dewan and pure land of great happiness, heathen names for confused desire. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom city, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Abogacity bestow, all accomplishing wisdom in the augment dharma sphere. Endowed with five perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vairachana grant dharma, daughter wisdom city, grant vital essences of the five great mothers and long life. Eliminated Udhyana, Tsogya dwells with Dakinis, grandless emptiness mastery. Fortune and profound mantra, go to those of phenomena, where all lineage rhythms dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Wisdoms of peace and wrath, grant supreme common powers, city fulfilling all aims. Each one take for sacred sites, gather in its guidance, grant ripening liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra, in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts increase to stages mantra deity, in ultimate Tolka-sphere. Dwell Mahakala and more, grant subjugating city, fortune of enlightened acts. Om Kriyan Vaishravanas of old, dwells the gods Ambala, who acts kindly for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, food and fortune with your core. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here a long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle. Fortune of swift horses and wealth of wish-granting livestock. The fortune of fertile sheep and of herd and rose. Fortune of goats and those best cattle. Wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here. Fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile sword and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments. Food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune. Brahma's fortune from above. Gospel spirits wealth midway, Nagas wishing below. 3 worlds, gods and humans mouth. Bring them here as good fortune. Lumbago's body fortune. Zamburling's holy dharma. Balang chose fortune and wealth. Brahmins longevity. Beings like strength and merit. Of all lands grant their fortune. Indian kings religious might. Chinese kings all reaching force. Persian kings fortune and wealth. The army of King Nisar. The courage of Okar. As good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds. Perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers. Kings who humble the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls. Your offspring blaze all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise. Eastern long like fortune, come like the swirling solar clouds. Southern long like fortune, come like the shrouded mist. Western long like fortune, please come here. Like a river flows northern, long like fortune, please come here. Like rain falling from above, long like fortune, come. Like 6 grains ripe there below, long like fortune, come. Fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons roar. Fortune of heart students line, come like dazzling star garlands. O Eastern Vajradaki, bring us fortune pacify, disease, demons, hindrances. Southern Jodaki, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches. Western Lotus Lakini, some they're bound to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern Action Dakini, bring the foreign lightened axe, annihilate Hindra's evil. Well, Lords, with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune. Bring auspicious objects here. Bring fortunate objects here. Always remain at this place, and make these fortunes steadfast. Potent eyes like substances, and let this place protect wealth. These remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, city. Grant endless treasure, city. Grant wealth and merit, city. Grant to cities let them be accomplished spontaneously.
Page 90, in a rainfall of benefit and happiness. Om Ah Hom, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment, that is, the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I attain the empowerment of White Sambala Yab-Yum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Pri, the Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and the assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hom Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the 3 times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, and especially Chinrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledges of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions. May the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long, by the truthful power of the 3 roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. We'll do a dedication prayer in the Blue Prayer Book of Kundin Sampo Samantabhadra on page 40. Ho! Everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet 2 paths and 2 fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharmadhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the 3 realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kundin Sampo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation, or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kundin Sampo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the 3 realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attainment to the 5 desirable qualities of sense objects. In the self-arising consciousness free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the 5 poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the 5 wisdoms. From the ripening of these 5 wisdoms, the 5 original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the 5 wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Harukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kundin Sampo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the 3 realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the 3 realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually, the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this, the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt from the subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind. Dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses and your beloved family. All these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state, then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm, where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax and ease, then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the 3 realms are actually identical to the Buddhas, the ground of all, but your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may all you beings without exception attain enlightenment in the state of the Dharmadhatu. Ah-ho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kundin Sampo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. Finish Long Life Prayers in the Yellow Prayer Book on page 22. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya Lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. the one known in the noble land as Arya Deva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudengpa, the heart son of Jigten Khenpo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Drigumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Sangha thank you. Pony Jechi Tapsi Jinese, the Moni Jechi Tapsi Jetu Domare, that is the pot of Jechi, the church of Mota Jetu Domacom Hang Tapa Jeto. The 7 years that our minister of a child that our Tago, the Tashi del Mango.
So all the males with great compassion are Chenrezig, and all the females with great compassion are Tara. So we should pray, may all the males transform, may they become like Chenrezig, and may all the females attain the state of Tara. So this is how one really becomes when one has compassion. So because this is how it really actually is, you should also see it that way. So many Dashi Deleks to you.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Thank you to all the Lamas. And please be sure to join us this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's first class on the 37 Bodhisattva Practices meditation series, which will be helpful to all of us to deepen our practice on those 37 practices. Everyone, thank you. Take care. Be well.
Thank you.